G'day Hexes, Havoc here. I've just been mucking around with Hex, building some decks, just fiddling with some ideas that I've been that I've had for a while. So basically, what I've been doing is a card that I think is very much underrated, which is this card here, Mindcall. One cost, choose two cards in your hand. Those cards get cost -1. It's something I've been experimenting with for a while now. I've, for example, used it to great success in Sapphire Diamond Control, as you can reduce things like Lanapause Sight, your Silver Talon Educators, and play those cards early. Works nice in that deck. And I've been experimenting with Mirror Knights is one of my fun ways to experiment with it. So I'm going to show off a deck here that I've just thrown together. So it's nothing too crazy, but I just wanted a few toys I wanted to try with it. Again with the Mirror Knights, and I wanted to do it with Dreadlings. So I actually have a really nice opening hand here. It's a fantastic hand actually, as we have the Mirror Knights, we have a Dread Harvest, so we can curve out very nicely. So let's keep this hand, and let's show you how it all goes together. So in this case, we play the Mindcall. We reduce these two here. So we're reducing the Runeer and the Mirror Knight. And then next turn what I'll do is I can play the Wild Shard, play the Dread Harvest, and then the turn after that we can play those together, while also getting a Dreadling that will get me more cards. So that'll be a very, very nice curve. So we want to play the normal Shard here, play the Dread Harvest, and we shall pass the turn. So yeah, Dreadlings are one cost. So now that we've reduced the cost of Mirror Knight, now one thing I was going to do is do the Dreadling Champion, but you're not always going to get Mindcall. You're not always going to get Mindcall onto Mirror Knight. So I think it's still better to do Wintermoon, since the champion is just that good. But in this case, we have a very, very nice curve with the Mirror Knight. Thankfully we got. Alright, so what I need to do here is play the Mirror Knight, play the Wild Shard, as now the Dreadling will get inspired. So now it has the Death Cry, draw a card. We can then, sadly, doing it in that order, we don't get to buff this, but we don't really care. We do that, we get a free Cavern Guard, which is another thing that will get the Mirror Knight effect. So nothing we really want to do there, so we'll just attack in and we'll draw a card at the end of turn. So off to a nice start. We have a very nice turn. I mean, sadly we're drawing a lot of shards, but we've got the Lanapause and Cavern Guard for next turn, so that's great. I've actually got in this, never mind, it just got bounced, but that's okay. So I've got Crasher Beast as well, because why not? Just again, I'm mucking around with a few different things here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually play, let's play the Runeer again, and then we will, I could play this Cavern, you know what, I guess we'll play the Cavern Guard. Yeah, we'll get the, the Wild Shard later, get more whatevers, doesn't really matter. But so replay that, we get another troop that'll get inspired obviously. Pass the turn, take some more damage, don't really mind. Can you stop that? That's rude. It's really rude. So what was I gonna do? There was, oh right, I wanted to show. I'll do it now since I can. So I'll play a normal shard again. So this time we're gonna play the Runeer. Now I'm running it with the free troop. So as you've seen when I've been playing it, I've been spawning free troops. In this case I spawned a PvE card, which normally is not possible obviously in PvP. But since I'm versing the AI, it's possible. Anyway, so as you can see here, so I've got the create a free troop, and I've also got summoned Dreadlings. So not only can I play it, spawn some Dreadlings which will get inspired here, I get to use that effect to buff up the Runeer as well. So again, we can just let those attack in. We don't really care about actually doing damage. We'll worry about that later. So we get a bunch more cards. Alright, so I may actually end up dying. I don't think I put any I didn't put any removal in. I just wanted to test out, the Mirror Knight and see what stuff. I mean, there's plenty of good ways to utilize a Mirror Knight that it's one cost, and yeah. So I just wanted to put those in and muck around a bit. So what I'll do here is I'll do that. We got a free shrimp in over there. I guess I don't really need the cards anymore, but I only have, let's see. So what I'll do is I'll play this, buff up those. Oops, I forgot to play a the shard for the Dreadling there. My bad. Might as well do it now. I'm going to get more cards, of course. So we'll do it now. And I will draw a card as we get more. I may actually have to win this just due to the fact that I've got big dudes, but yeah, I probably will be able to. I can obviously block there, draw another card. The one downside, obviously, to these colors is the fact that let me put a stop there. Is the fact that there's no dual shard yet, but that'll be coming. So we'll be getting the Well of Instinct. At least I assume that's what it'll be called. So we'll do that. Continue to draw step now. I'll take that phase off. What did I just draw? A Dread. Oh, that's actually decent. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually dead to this, but let's force a block. We'll force a block so I'm not dead. So I'll do that. What else do I want to play here? Doesn't really matter. Is this flying? No, she's not. So yeah, we'll just play some more. Oh, I can actually. I forgot. I can use the other thing over here, so you can see some pretty big bunnies. Whoops. I mean, yeah, whatever. Let's just attack. It obviously has to block here. I mean, actually, I just won. Never mind. I summoned enough dudes. So yeah, I mean, one thing I probably want to put in. I mean, again, it's not a real deck at the moment. You can't really run a deck like this without interaction, unless you curve out beautifully and your opponent, is not doing much. I might just take these out, whatever. Get the curve lower. I'm doing 21 shards because you can count Mindcall, and it's a pretty low curve. So what I might want to change, and the Dread House as well. One thing, like in, for example, Sapphire Diamond, there's many ways to make, play a troop that gives you multiple troops, which works nice with the reduced cost Mirror Knight. But yeah, in Sapphire Wild, let's have a look. Let's take off the PvE, sorry. What do I want to put in? So I mean, I could put in something like Ancestors Chosen. It's not horrible considering we are drawing a lot of cards. Let's give it a shot. Let's throw them in there. It's nothing fantastic, but yeah, could work alright. Again, we're not running any interaction. Really, I should be putting in like transmogs and stuff like that, but whatever. And like, this is kind of pointless, but it's a nice card to do Mindcall on. But since I'm not running counters and stuff, it's not doing a whole lot. I just throw it in there because why not? It is a nice card, Empower cards with cost reduction is always nice. But considering I'm just mucking around, I should probably take it out and put in. Let's see. Another thing I could build is a Shin Hair based, Mirror Knight cost reduction with Shin Hair, with Battle Hoppers. You can use where was it? This sort of card, runs to the litter, just spam a whole bunch of dudes, and obviously you'd still be using Rune Ears. Could do that. So you could use, this as well. I mean, there's a lot of, when it comes to doing a Shin Hair version, you can make a lot of stuff. But then if you go too crazy on trying to build a deck that, look what's going on there. The artwork doesn't want to show up when I zoom. If you go too crazy on one sort of strategy, and then you don't get the the combo together, these two together, then your whole deck is just going to fall apart and die. So that's you want to have it there, and you want to be that's nice if you get it, but if you don't, you want to be able to still do stuff. I think I'll probably just leave it and save. Yeah, let's just save. I think I sure did, but let's do it again. So let's go to practice, and we'll see what sort of hand we get this time. Again, the one downside to doing a strategy like this, is the fact that if you don't draw the two cards together, or if your combo is more than two cards, well then you're less likely to get it. In this case, it's a 2-card combo. We've got the Mindcall, but we didn't get the Mirror Knight. So I would wait to use that here. I'll just do a dual shard for a while. I mean, maybe I'll draw and we get a land. Well, that's maybe I'll change my mind now. Yeah, I mean it is correct to do this here. So I will reduce this. And I'm going to reduce both of those. Since Crasher Beast goes back in the deck, we want to, make it cheaper. So So every time we redraw it. Alright, Anarchist gonna get me some cards. Crash of Beasts. So what I might want to do here is... Do I want to kill this with a fox? It's probably likely that the fox would die anyway, so let's just get greedy. And do that. We'll then draw one of those cards and we'll go from there. Pyromancer. Alright, another Mindcall. So Mirror Knight would still be a very good draw. So obviously we need to play a shard. We're going to save that in case we get the Mirror Knight. Play that and we'll leave the fox open. Just so, you know, less, you know, this could get burned and then a crackling bolt won't be able to kill this at quick speed, so there's the burn that obviously would have happened to this, which then would have reduced what I can kill with this. So now, you know, if it's got another burn or a fireball, it's still gonna die. Although I'm still taking a lot of damage. I may have to use this and just stop getting greedy here. However... Alright, let's do that. I technically should have used my charge power first. I should have done it on this and probably this. And then that is one of the upsides of being Wintermoon as well, is you can still play out stuff and then later on, you know, get back Mindcalls and then reduce a Mirror Knight and still do all the combos. So let's see here. If I Mindcall, I draw a card. Yeah, let's just do it. Like I said, we can get it back. So I can reduce... Put that to 1, put that to 2. That's decent, I guess. No, actually, it'd be smarter to just do that, wouldn't it? Obviously. Obviously! So now we'll just play Crash of Beasts. Crash of Beasts, and we actually have a board state now. So we're in a good position, and now we can stabilize and get ahead via the card advantage that Wintermoon and Sapphire has to offer. So we'll trade there. We'll double block there. If it's got a trick, it's going to use it on here anyway. That's fine. Alright, so what do we got? So we'll put the Mindcall and the Lanapause since it's a 2-cost Lanapause. And then I will play Zerunir. Get a free troop, which is a PvE card. We'll play the Chosen. And then we'll play the Jewel Shard. Grabbing whatever, doesn't really matter. Do that. I'll swing with one of these, because why not? Okay, thank you for trading. Why is this shining? Eh, whatever. So obviously, at this point now, it's pretty much impossible for me to lose this game, specifically. Let's actually draw some cards first. See what we grab. It's actually pretty nice. So I'm just going to get greedy and muck around here. So let's line up oars. That's the turn. Trade there. Play a shard. So that's got the card draw on it. Do that, do that. Guess I shouldn't have played a shard technically. Play that. I technically should have played that at the start, didn't I? Thunderpuff? Yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Do that, just pass the turn. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Alright, play that. Get another one. Play the shard. That's Arcosome. That was a lot of cards, what the hell? Oh, that's why. That would explain it. I guess we'll do that again. Alright, there's a Mindcall. Still no Mirror Knight though. So we'll just play that. And we'll just as well. I just want to get Mirror Knights and start spamming a bunch of dudes, just for fun. Alright, so let's see. Let's just do that. Cast that. Cast this. Cast that. Cast that. Alright, now that we got multiple of these, I can use it, but I don't really need to, so I'll just... yeah, let's just pass the turn again. Just need a mirror, and this is, you know, as I said, I mean, it's fun, it's a good combo, but if you don't get the Mirror Knight, I mean, there's other ways to, you know, like I said, Empower cards are nice targets. It'll be interesting to see what we get with the next set, Scars of War. Let's see what ways I can utilize this card. So what are we doing here? I guess I'll cast this now. Bummer. So let's reduce that and that, because whatever. Leave that. Leave that. Leave that. Doesn't want to give me a Mirror Knight. It really does not. Come on, just one. Alright, play that. Play that, draw a billion cards. Whee! Whee! Alright, let's draw some more. Is that, no, but we'll play it anyway. More beasts. Come on. Eventually I'll get it. Eventually. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of the Jewel Shard, a Sapphire, a Wild. We want to keep the ones that draw cards. Get rid of those. Get rid of Thunder Puff. Alright, pass turn. There we go. Alright, so now we can have some fun. Do that. Let's reduce the Mirror Knight. And we'll reduce the other Runium, why not? So do that. Play the Mirror Knight. Let's play Dread Harvest number 1. Dread Harvest number 2. Mirror Knight. I mean, not Mirror Knight, Runium. Runium. Spectre. Getting all these inspired. Did I play a shard yet? I don't know if I did. No. So we'll just play the single draw one. Which will spawn some Dreadlings, which will draw me more cards. Let's get some more chosen in there. Just so we don't deck ourselves when we draw all these cards, which will happen soon. Take in. And here comes the cards. Spectres, Spectres. You can heal for a lot too. With little succulent rooster. Make more Spectres. Crash your beasts. Let's do that. Try to get that other Mindcall. I mean, I'm just gonna keep drawing Spectres most likely. Another Mirror Knight. Drawing all the cards. The one upside, it is hard to... Well, I mean, it's still easy to mill myself if I draw too many at once, but I do have, obviously, Crash of Beasts and these. So that is handy. This Crash of Beasts is insane. Summon 6 rhinos. You know, when you play a draw a card, when you play a draw a card, and you play a draw a card, when you play a draw a card. It's just a little bit of cards. Just a couple. So what do we get here? So I guess I'll just do that. Why not? Making these pretty big. Everybody's dancing a bit. Alright, what do we got? So let's attack with... Let's see... whatever, that'll do. Just because I can, let's sacrifice that. Draw a card. Oh, okay, that works. Play that. Maybe if I get the Mindcall, I mean I can still, there it is. Still cast it obviously. So now I can reduce that to free, which is an insane card. Let's see what else we get. Spectres, alright, so let's just reduce. I mean really there's no point. Let's just reduce that. And let's cast that one again. Just for even more. Whee. These are growing slowly. Let's pass a turn. Discard some flubes. Oh, we get some more cards again. Let's just get rid of these spectres, we don't need them. A lot of stuff I don't need here. And we'll get rid of that one. What's that? Spectre. Fox, yeah, anyway, that'll do. I mean, I'll kill the AI in a second. Put it out of its misery. Can be fun to muck around like this. Making more specters in the deck. Alright, so what do we got in terms of shards? Alright, so we got the Mindcall. So we might as well cast that, draw some cards on playing it, and there we go, another Marinite. So we'll just reduce those. So we'll play that one for free. And this is where I'll probably deck myself now, just for fun. Do that, and then we'll play a wild shard. Just gonna spawn. They're gonna be mega inspired dreadlings. Each one draws what, 3 cards? Yeah, bit laggy. Alright, there we go. Well, no text. No memory for it. Play the Crash of Beasts. It's gonna spawn, how many is that doing? 8? Alright, that's not too bad. And we'll do that one. We have to wait for these to grow. I'm gonna draw 1 billion cards, which means we'll draw the Crash of Beasts again, which I'll just deck myself. Let's do it. Here we go. I'll either lag the game out or deck myself. So we're going to draw a lot of specters. We're going to draw probably all the Crash of Beasts. I guess, how many more cards are we drawing? Oh, I need 2. Alright, so we might even draw any Crash of Beasts technically. Oh, we got that one again, so now we can do it again. I still have all these with. I can make a bunch of dreadlings over there as well. Do that. Let's Crash of Beast, Crash of Beast. This goes back in, then we may draw it again. Pretty decent odds. That's yeah. And then we'll either deck myself or we'll swing in. So more inspiration. So one way to, you know, because obviously the combo's nice, but if you don't get the Mindcall, then you're gonna want to obviously have other things in your deck that can, you know, still do good stuff. So you could potentially, like, have a deck that uses Young Seer, and then you just do more Empower cards, so at least the Mind Calls are, if you don't get the Mirror Knight, then the Mind Calls can work with the Empower cards. So, you can do a Cyclone Shaper version, there's other good Empower cards as well, and then you've got the other method as well, is if you don't get the Mind Call, well then you can do, like you could run Young Seer and reduce stuff that way as well, but also just having really good stuff that, Mirror Knight will still inspire is good. But yeah, you want to make sure the Mind Calls, that's mainly the more important thing, is making sure the Mind Calls still have good targets. And that's where, Lanapore's Sight is a very good target, because doing that for 2 cost is great. So let's not summon anymore. Let's click these though. Make some more Dreadlings. Do we have text now? We do. So each Dreadling is 3 cards. Anyway, that's enough of that. It's going to get too laggy, so let's just full swing and kill this sucker. All the beams. So yeah, I'm waiting for this to just kill the computer, and that'll be it. That will be it. I guess I'll show the deck once again. But really it's just all to do with, there's many ways. You don't have to do, Wild Sapphire, but it's all about Mind Call and Mirror Knight, and then just having fun with that combo. But yeah, Mind Call is a good card. Definitely going to see play more so in the future, I feel, especially when we're losing some of our ramp cards for the next set, which we may be getting more new ones, which if we do, then Mind Call still may be on the sidelines, but it is a good card. I mean, there's many ways, again, to utilize it. Inspire, Empower, all that sort of stuff. Alright, Splat. Come on. Die already. I don't know why I'm bothering, I should just quit the game. But now that it's been done, I have to let it happen. Come on. Maybe it's dead. Kill, crush, destroy. Wow, that's an old game. It just made me think of, the game with that very title, Kill, Crush, and Destroy. I was back in like the Red Alert days, when when RTSs were the thing. Alright, this is, wait, there we go, boom, minus 111. Kill. Kill. So yeah, that's it, just flippity flips. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Take care.